Let's watch this video together.
I was on a flight coming back and I met a friend of mine, an acquaintance. He made the suit that I used to buga in the. Then he asked me, how long have you been doing this content? I said, if I tell you, no go believe. And he told me how much. I said, I've been doing it for 14 years. And I said, how long have you been doing this tailoring thing? He said he's been doing it this is his 15th year doing tailoring. And then some things made sense. Because when I went to fit my suit at his place in Lekki, I see, when you come to Tailor office, Tailor Park G-Wagon.
Right, awesome. Now I'm going to speak about that shortly, right? And one of the things you have to know about that video, he said something. He said when he saw the car the tailor was driving, it was a G-Wagon, right? And he was surprised. And one of the things that came to his mind, like, this Lagos, this and that. Many of us grew up that way. You must have seen young guys driving big cars when you were younger, and perhaps your parents would have said, these Yahoo boys, they would have done richer, then they are making a lot of money. And I've seen this every now and then. Whenever people see luxury and they can't explain how they can get such luxury, they tend to attribute it to something negative, something illegal that they are doing to achieve that. So it's easy because it's a way of getting them relief and also explaining their failure as a people. Now, but I'm not even going in that direction tonight, right? The direction I'm going is the fact that many people also attribute, and this is for religious people, when people are religious in such a way that they attribute all things to God alone, that's their own input, right? I so much is like that. Now, I once saw a post of a guy, and that's why this is exactly why I'm making this video, of a guy who posted Eric, this same guy that we just watched, having a praise and worship session, and he tagged it with something that should be about a month ago or so, and he tagged it, why won't his content go viral when he prays and worships God like this, right? I'm not displacing worshiping God and praying, but that's a fallacy. That is a myth. That's a big lie. Your content doesn't go viral because you worship God and you pray. Now, you heard what he said. Now, because if we keep doing stuff like you keep pushing out this narrative, and I think this mindset is coming from perhaps people pushing the fact that it is easy to attain success, right? Attaining success is far from being easy, very, very far. And I was talking to one of my guests, right, on Saturday about this, because I said you've got to be tough, right? Nothing is easy. Don't expect it to be easy. Right? Don't expect, because expecting it to be easy is what guarantees disappointment when you see that the path is tougher than you think, right? Let's get back on track, because now pushing the narrative that it is easy because he's praising God, and I think my little brother was there, and I laughed, and I was like, you don't know the shit of work that these people are putting into this to get this result. And see, 14 years into content creation, right? But now 14 years, nobody saw all those years why he was pushing, why he was persisting, the resilience, the expenses, perhaps even the debts, the knowledge, the books read, the courses taken. But it is easy for you to attribute it, because you're not willing to go through other routes, to say it is because he praised God, he prays alone. Bro, when you pray, when you do other stuff, right? When you pray to God, when you worship God, also know that there's a place of you grinding, there's a place of you putting in the work, there's a place of process. You praying doesn't actually twist God's hands to answer you on time and then you will skip processes. No, you won't skip processes. You won't. You will pass through all those processes. So you want to patiently go through the process and build yourself. You don't want to just cover things up that, okay, things are not working, it is the devil attacking me. No. Sometimes it is just process, because, and I want young people to believe that, I want young people to get this into their brain, because don't think things will just happen. This is a long-term game. You have to build over time. So don't attribute anything that you see, any win you see, to short-term stuff that will make you feel better, that, like, if I do this. And that's why many people are frustrated, because they've told you that, like, if you pray and fast, you attain success. Then you do it that for 3 months, you don't get the success. All these things are spiritual principles that work, but it works when you walk. You've got to walk them through actions, and don't expect everything to happen at once, because it takes time. It takes time, right? See what he said. I first heard of Eric about 2 years ago, right? And he has been building for how many years? 14 years. But now, see all those years he has been building that many people don't even know him. Maybe perhaps you got to know him before you know him, but I got to know him about 2 years ago. Keep building. Don't stop. And don't attribute people's success, like, you don't know the sacrifice that they have paid, to luck. Don't attribute it to ritual. Don't attribute it to stuff just to explain away your failure. Get back on your feet and you put in the low sheet of work yourself.